Hello tankers, I'm Major Hawkins, welcome to my channel. Yesterday I put out a video featuring the Object 260 on mines, talking about the cap strategy on mines or the non-existent cap strategy on mines, but most of all how to adopt your playstyle to change the outcome of a game, or at least to have more fun in the game and dish out more damage and so on and so forth. So I will try to state the rule of three again. What tank are you driving? What are the capabilities? What map are you getting? Where you're supposed to be with that tank on that map? And then look at the lineup and anticipate what people are doing. But from then on, you have to be able to adjust how you're playing your tank, because people are not doing what you expect them to do. And this game here that I will show you today is actually a really good indication of that also. Like the Mines game that I put out yesterday. So I'm in the E5. Just going to pause it for a second. The E5 is an excellent mobility. It has 8 degrees of gun depression. It has tremendous good tower or turret, and it has good DPM. So it could go left to support the medium side. Old Man Grumpy is in the STB1. So I could go left, support D, kill the Mets, and go from there. That would be the most likely course of action for me to do, actually. But when I look at the lineup, I see that they have an STB as well. They have an Arno 7. So two mediums, we have a medium and light. We have the concept 1B, which also could go D. So what we're discussing, Old Man Grumpy and me, is actually that maybe I should go and spot B initially, because we have the two TDs in the back. And if they push forward and do not go D, I would just push out to B and spot that up. Because the crossing going from red spawn out to A is very important if you can spot that up to begin with. I do a huge mistake and drive out of the cap and have to back into it again, and it's just a bad mistake on my part. And actually you see here that the T57 shoots me through my track wheel, and that tells you how weak the track wheel side on the E5 actually is. And now I'm getting shot over from the right side, and you see the light bulb with the red arrow in the middle. That tells me that the 907, which have the spotting ability the same as the Russian lights, is now on the right side. So I was thinking that he would go and support the STB on the left side. Why did he go right? I didn't get it. So now I'm thinking, okay, I have the type down in the bottom to my right. But wait a minute, he's in a platoon with the 60 TP on the other side. So I'm getting a little bit frustrated. I wouldn't say frustrated, but it's just I'm wondering a lot what is going on in this game and where the hell should I go to influence this game mostly. And I know that that spotting mechanic will keep me spotted for 20 seconds, so I'm trying not to put myself in a situation where I'll be clipped out because I was spotted for a long time. So I see that my left side now is being pushed. So I'm trying to stay in hard cover and trying to figure a way back out of the enemy's line of fire, because I know that 4 tanks are off to my front right-ish, and I have only 2 tanks on my left. The concept 1B, Old Man Grumpy, is fighting with the 60 TP and the STB. So the only way I can influence the game is not by pushing forward into the enemy line of fire, but actually trying to do my best for my very poor decision making in the beginning and very poor positioning, trying to influence the game. So I know where I have to go. I cannot push out to the right because I'll get crossfired out. I just have to stay in the back, and I have to figure a way I can reposition myself so I can do the most damage and take the least damage. I misread the map here actually, so I shoot that rock. I should have been pulling forward another meter. I'll remember that next time. So my game just crashed and I had to sort of start over. So I'm struggling here to find out where I could position myself. I could go all the way around to the left here because I know that the 60 TP and the STB are now dead. I know the whereabouts of the rest of the team because the type is down on the disc to my right. The 907 is somewhere over towards A. Old Man Grumpy gets kind of lucky here and kills the dash 4 and gets away with it. And because the grill is now down by encounter cap area. And I am still struggling to find out where to go. So from driving a T110E5 point of view, I'm not doing a very good job for the time being. So when I see Ace being capped, I know it's a 907 because the type is still in the ditch. He's too slow to be able to get up to A by now. I have the 2 TDs off to my right here that can support us on the right side, but the 907 is still not being spotted. I don't think he's been spotted the entire game. Old Man Grumpy unfortunately dies there, getting shot by the grill. And if you see the T-57, I misread the map. I forget to look at the minimap here because then I could see he was all the way to the spawn. And I actually think he caught the corner there and drove over the middle. But now I know where he's going, and I know the purpose of my game. I know that I have to go and secure D, save our concept 1B, because the two TDs here will have to deal with the type. I cannot push the type because I'm a 3-4 clip to the 907, and he seems like a really decent player because he hasn't been spotted yet, and he's been spotting our team up. So the concept 1B is a one shot to the T57, and the T57 only needs one shot for him. So yeah, he takes a couple of shots of damage on the way coming there, but now I know he only has 2 shots left. And this is actually a mistake he's doing here, because he's pulling up with just 2 shots in his magazine, and he has a 22-second-ish reload. So yeah, he can put 2 shots into me, but I know that he's dead now, because he doesn't have time to reload his magazine. You see my Minotauro is dead already. Yeah, I auto-aimed. Sorry about that. And now I'm alone against a almost 1500 health object and a one-shot Type 71, and I'm a 2-shot. And they're up on caps. So I was playing a really poor game, and I didn't position myself right from the beginning, and the way their team played kind of messed my game up. But it was my own fault. It's not my team or their team's fault. I just don't give up, and I have to try to see how much damage I can deal out. And look at D being capped. And I'm thinking now again, okay, this is kind of weird. This is just an odd game, because why is he capping D? And why is he pulling forward? I mean, yeah, sure, I'm a 2-shot. But why are you taking the risk of just pulling straight out into me? Like, okay, he'll most likely kill me, but now he's bounced on me twice. So I'm like, okay, I actually have a chance here. And now it doesn't bounce me, so I think, okay, now I'm dead. So I might as well ram him and see if I can kill him, and they will win anyway because double cap. And he bounced me for the 3rd time. I'm like, okay, so you're actually going to let me win this game even though I played really poorly in the beginning. So what could you take away from this? Well, I feel sorry for the 907 actually, because he had a really good game. And I couldn't help myself, but I think I gave him a duck. It gave me a Kolobanov because I was alone against 3. No, I didn't give him a duck, but he had a really good game actually. And it was a shame that he didn't win that game, because he should have. The only thing he did wrong was to pull out and think he could kill me. I don't think he knew that the T-57 provided me any hard cover there. So at the end of the game, I think I did okay, and I got lucky. But in the middle of the game, I just have no idea where to position myself, how to get out of the pickle I was in. But this just shows you, I think, 2 things. Try to adjust your playstyle. Try to reposition. Do whatever you can, and don't give up. I mean, in the end there, I was a 2-shot. Yeah, sure, I could have gone out to the open. I've seen that a lot. And people just give up because, yeah, the enemy is up on cap, and I can't win, and I'm a 2-shot, and I need 4 for him, and all that. You can actually still win if you just try. And yeah, if you were in that 907, I feel sorry for you. I've seen that a lot, and I've done it myself. So you're up on caps. You don't need to push. Just stay hiding. You had a good game. You could have won it. That's all from me, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Please take care out there, and consider to give me a subscribe and a like. And other than that, take care and see you soon. Bye bye.